Mr. President, sir, for emphasis purposes, I want to speak on page 55B of this document. It was just summarized here. The B component of this chapter, page 55, says, all joint operations shall be carried out strictly in accordance with the extant operational procedures provided in the Armed Forces Act. Mr. President, we are all aware that today we have nearly 30,000 Nigerian army in the Northeast. We also have the Navy and the Air Force in the Northeast. Mr. President, one of the biggest problems that is actually militating against successes in this fight against Boko Haram in the Northeast is lack of coordination. Here, Mr. President, before me is a document which is actually a document that created the Office of the Chief of Defense Staff. In this document, Mr. President, it says that the duty of the Chief of Defense Staff shall be, 1, to prepare strategic and contingency plans for joint operations. And it says here specifically that the Joint Operations Commander shall be appointed by the Chief of Defense Staff, not by individual services serving in that joint operation. It's also said here, Mr. President, that the Chief of Defense Staff shall superintend over operations involving 2 or more services. Mr. President, what we are seeing happening today that is actually impeding in the progress against fight against injustice in the Northeast is that the army are doing their own, Air Force are doing their own, police are doing their own. It's like you are tent or Israel. I agree with the recommendation of the committee that some of these things need actually constitutional amendment and laws that specify exactly what should be done in joint operations. Thank you, Mr. President.